Bezat Hashem, we're back at David Chai, B'siyata D'Shmaya, hopefully every evening after Arvit. Mincha is 5:15. Mincha Arvit, right after. Anybody wants to join us, Halachot, Mincha from Shulchan Aruch Mishnah Brura, Siman Reish Lamed Bet with Ish Matzliach. So right now we're holding in Siif Katan Kav Hey, and I guess maybe one of my children wants to be part of the shiur. Let him. Okay, so we're holding it. They're gonna hang up in a second, obviously. I told them I'm in the shiur. They called me non-stop. All right, Kav Hey says like this. Today is the 26th already. Tonight is 26th, right? Tuesday night is 26th of March Shvan. No, it's fine. Unless you guys want it.
Oh, you need this?
No, not at all. Oh. Especially now, it's I started swallowing my garlic early in the morning. The winter time, sometimes you get under the weather, so I try to protect myself. It's a good thing. Early in the morning, you take a garlic clove.
Yeah.
Just swallow it with plain water, and that's it.
Like the whole.
I have my boja's father, my brother-in-law's father, is doing it for 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing coming out. Nothing. 7 years straight.
Wow.
Taking it already, and he's doing it. Baruch Hashem, he looks like a nice guy, healthy.
He doesn't chop 50s. It up or anything.
Nothing, not chop out. No, you can't. The moment metal touches the garlic, your garlic is dead. All the nutrient is dead. You cannot chop up garlic. That's why people are very meticulous. Real chefs, they don't use knives with garlic. There's plastic grinders. There's a lot of holes out there. There's a lot of chokhmah goes into the garlic. So take out this garlic, it's peeled. You just take off the tip with water.
Take
early, the first thing in the morning, before you go to shul, before you do anything.
Meaning the actual piece of garlic.
Not piece, the cloth, the whole thing.
So you peel the skin off and then
it's peeled off already. Comes from the store, a whole bag of it.
Yeah.
That's
with
it.
The skin.
With the skin? That was incredible.
So I started that already.
The skin is a different level.
Yeah.
Even though we're Florida, but this is my third winter. First winter I was very not feeling well. The second winter, now I'm trying this. Hopefully, the remedy will work. And yesterday I almost felt like I was on this, so I just restarted it again. But, sometimes you take breaks. No, every morning non-stop.
The little piece off with a knife, or no?
No, the teeth they break it off, or the finger, if you have nails with the nail. Don't touch it. Metal cannot touch the garlic. That's the rules.
Whoa.
The rule is once the metal touches garlic, it's gone. The nutrient is gone.
Interesting.
I know there's a lot of chokhmah.
The whole clove? You're touching just a little. You're touching just the
metal cannot. That's the metal. Some kind of thing that all this thing chokhmah. Old people they know.
My wife has like a thing that special made for olives that you.
Right. I know what you're talking about. But again, if it's metal, it's metal.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there's a plastic crusher. I have it.
Yeah.
You go grind
made specifically for
garlic. Yeah.
It's great.
If you're a fanatic like me, I love garlic. My wife hates it. Ooh.
Me too.
My wife hates it with passion. There's no passion like she hates the garlic. Ay. All right. So we're here like this. So we had yesterday in Shulchan Aruch told us, in Mirama actually told us that there are some hold that you are allowed to start Suda Gdola even before Mincha Gdola, and some say even you're allowed to start Suda Ktana even before Mincha Ktana. So on that, tonight we're going to discuss a little bit into Mishnah Brura. This is Chav Hey. ויש אומרים, right? There's two יש אומרים here. שתי אלו הדעות מקלים יותר מהדעות הקודמות. You have to understand that the Ashkenazim are very meticulous, very strict about this. And here Rama is bringing you these two opinions that are completely offsetting everything that we just discussed according to Rama. So according to those opinions, they will be totally prohibited. What? That what? That there's a difference between those two opinions. The following. The first opinion that said that you could start Suda Gdola before Mincha Gdola, that opinion strictly holds that you cannot for sure start before Mincha Gdola. Let's say Mincha Gdola is 3:30, and after 3 o'clock you cannot start the Suda Gdola. That for sure is a sur. But more than that, says Mishnah Brura, that opinion also will hold that you can't even start Mincha Ktana, Suda Ktana before Mincha Ktana. So meaning 3:01, Mincha Ktana starts 3:30. You cannot start even Suda Ktana. You must daven Mincha first. That's the first Yesh Omrim. That's what Mishnah Berurah says. אבל סמוך למנחה גדולה, שערי הכל. You're allowed to start anything you want before מנחה גדולה, which is before 12:30, right? I mean, starting a whole meal at 12, let's say today is Mincha Gdolah is 12:38, so starting 12:30 of bar mitzvah, no problem, according to this opinion. Okay? ויש אומרים השני, the second יש אומרים, סבירו לו בהפך, they told them they hold that around. the סעודה הגדולה אסור אפילו סמיך למנחה גדולה. They hold no, 12:30, you cannot start סעודה גדולה. You can't. וסעודה קטנה מותר, אפילו סמוך למנחה קטנה. However, a sandwich you want to eat at home, you could start for sure before Suda Gdolah. Even more than, if you could start even 3:25 Suda Ktana. Okay, don't forget, you still have 2.5 hours during the day. So that opinion says you cannot start Mincha Gdolah even with Suda Gdolah even at in the morning, 12:20, which is a few minutes before Mincha Gdolah. But they hold that you could start Mincha Ktana even, what's his name? Even 3:25. Right? Not a problem. That's the Yesh Omrim explanation of Mishnah Berurah. It's good? It's all. On the same page, everybody there? Kaf Vav. Afilu samuch lemincha ktana. What is this going on here? So that's Kaf Vav we just discussed. Mashma kshehigia zman mincha ktana. When it comes to mincha ktana, modeh de'asur le'atchil. Oh, no. He like this. He says you're allowed to start Suda Ktana before mincha ktana. Before Mincha Ktana. What does that mean? To tell you that if it's 3:35, remember Mincha Ktana starts 3:30. So according to that opinion, you cannot start the Suda. But here he says it's Mincha Ktana modeh de'asur le'atchil. So if you're planning to eat a meal 4:00, it will be prohibited according to this opinion.
Even though you still have an hour and a half.
That's right. Before daven Mincha first. He holds you must daven mincha before.
I'll go from Minyan 5:30.
I understand, but he holds that you must daven mincha first. What is that? That's his opinion. It's again, it's an Ashkenazim, Mistama. He doesn't tell us who it is yet. Maybe he'll tell us in a second. No, this is Mishnah Berurah. He's explaining this opinion of Ramah that brought Yesh Omrim. Ramah already told the Chatchila he's asur everything. He is. Not, what are you talking about? Starting 4:00. He's telling you you can't start 3:00. Mincha Suda Ktana. You must pray. Ramah is very strict, but he's telling you there are some allowance, which is allowance at 3:25 you're allowed to start. 3:30 you can't. That's it. Okay, that's now. Who is this? You wanted to ask?
Mincha Ktana is what? 2 hours.
This is Magen Abraham.
2 hours before Shkia.
Mincha Ktana is 2.5 hours before Shkia.
2.5 hours.
9.5 hours a day. Yeah. Okay, Chav Gimel. There is a Chav Gimel, the gentleman over there. You're asking who is it? Modeh de'asur le'chatchil. Who is that? Magen Abraham. Wow. Magen Abraham says, Aval hame'ayen betosefot Rabbeinu Yehuda. If you look over there, yir'eh de'ad Rabbeinu Yehuda de'la kai molan ke'berabbi Yoshua ben Levi. He holds. If you're going to look over there and try to figure out that Rabbeinu Yehuda holds, it doesn't seem so much that's the agreement with Rabbi Yoshua ben Levi. ושמשמע בפשיטות אפילו משהגיע הזמן מנחה קטנה מותר להתחיל. Says no, it's obvious. It seems over there from Rabbi Yehuda in explanation of Rabbi Yoshua ben Levi that yes, you're allowed to start even if it's already 4:00. Because don't forget you have an hour and 15 minutes for mincha. That's plenty of time. We're not talking about you eating a whole meal like with the pop, friends and all, like a mincha ktana. You meet with your family. People eat during the week. On Shabbat, maybe it'll take you an hour and a half with your family. But during the week, who eats an hour and a half with the family? Unless you have a problem going with your wife to a restaurant, Mistama, that could be a problem. You're planning to take out your wife on an anniversary or something, or a birthday or something. All the time, it ends up that on her birthday, I take her out. She never took me out on my birthday. Not once. And every anniversary, I have to take her out. She did not take me out once to the restaurant anniversary. But anyway, that's what it is. So you have to be careful, because if you go to a restaurant, that's an ordeal. Sometimes it takes an hour and a half to finish a small meal, a few things. So he says over here, so same thing, according to the Gaon Vilna, דלה בכבח. וכתב אפילו לרבנו יהודה קיים עולן ברבי יהושע בן לוי, וראינו כשהגיע הזמן מנחה קטנה, עיין שם. So, that there is, wow, I forgot to charge the phone. That there is a stringency, there is room to be stringent, but number 5, look at איש מצליח, look at איש מצליח, ולכן עלה המאמר במרדכי, אוקיי? ואפילו רבנו יהודה קיים עולן כרבי יהושע בן לוי, וראינו כשהגיע הזמן מנחה קטנה, that if the mincha קטנה arrived, that actually we're going to say it's allowed. We have more leniency in that. We're allowed to start, if 4 o'clock, you're allowed to eat Mitzvah Ktana. Not a problem at all. So that's what he wanted to add. Okay, let's go back to Mishnah Berurah. ובהגהות מרדכי מקל גם בזה. However, הגהות מרדכי is more lenient. ודעתו דאין איסור אלא בסעודה גדולה. No. If a time came of Mincha Ktana, right, 4 o'clock, the only problem is to start Mincha Seudah Gdola is a problem. Samuch leMincha Ktana. He says that obviously it's talking about still 30 minutes before Mincha Gdola. וכן משמע במהריו דנהגו העולם להכיר אף לאחר שהגיע הזמן מנחה קטנה. However, most prevalent custom today is to be lenient even after the Mincha Ktana started. Because don't forget, it's still 2.5 hours there. Chav Zayin, ונהגו להכיר כשתי הסברות. Oh, so Rema, you see, says he brought you the opinion of stringency, and then he tells you he brought you these 2 opinions, but he says people are people, right? You can't starve people. So he says the more prevalent is today everybody's lenient. But why? כשתי, וכן העתיקו האחרונים, and most of the אחרונים agree. And I guess it's today. Remember, today you would say we're very weak people. We're Heskat sick people also. There's a lot of heterim, even ta'aniyot, right? The briskas, some Hasidim don't make any ta'aniyot bichlal except for Yom Kippur. There's a lot of because no, not even Tisha B'Av. Not even Tisha B'Av. Yeah, I have a dude from my Rosh Yeshiva, Rosh Koil, Rabbi Hillel Strauss and Mikdash Melech. He saw briskas eating on Tisha B'Av. On Tisha B'Av. Yeah. We're a very weak people. We're very weak. Now that's
why other Hasidim are also relying on that.
Yeah. We, however, do fast because our fathers fasted, and our fathers fasted, and you cannot be changing rules just because whatever. If somebody is getting into sakana, if somebody's in sakana, okay, let them eat. But we don't pass.
I understand why there's so much strictness before Mincha Gedolah, when you have Mincha Ketana, that you can always catch that.
No, but the main strictness is Mincha Gedolah is Seudah Gedolah.
Seudah, right? But
Seudah Gedolah means a feast. You go to Moshech, what do you mean? Let's say you started 12:30, right? Which is
for Mincha Gedolah only if it's a big party.
That's what we're talking about. Yeah, that's what.
If you're praying every day at 5 o'clock, what does it matter? Or it doesn't matter?
It doesn't really matter to us when you usually pray, because you know what happens when friends didn't see each other for 30 days.
A party is a party. Party can last for hours.
Yeah,
you
know
drunk,
what happens.
you eat, you
get
drunk, dancing.
Like right now, on Purim, it's a big mitzvah to get a little bit, drunk, a little bit. And some people, the new generation is coming. No, it's not a mitzvah to get drunk. Yes, it is. Okay, stop it. And the Shulchan says 15 reviyot you have to drink. You know how many that is?
15 cups.
That's 1,500 milligrams of wine.
2 bottles of wine.
Right? So think, calculate. 15 cups, and each one is about a reviyot. The reviyot is about, let's say,
times 15.
Yeah. It's about 2 bottles of wine. That's how much I drink.
I get more of a bigger.
That's how much I drink, gentlemen. Don't ask questions. So when do I start drinking? After Mincha. Daven Mincha Gdolah, and go drink, go get carried away. And then we wake up with a headache from Arvit, okay? I usually fall asleep on Purim, because that's how we make the mitzvah. I don't drink into the night and this is already too much overload. Right? I drink, we eat 15 different dishes on the table, you know that, right? Not dishes necessarily, but 15 different types of foods. All right, we'll get there one day, guys. When we get there. That's it. But people get carried away. People didn't see each other for 2 days. They start talking. I don't understand this. The guy is working with the guy is talking Shabbat, non-stop talking. Halas, you just saw the guy yesterday, the day before, and the day before, and the day before. Some reason people find what to talk about. I don't it beats me. I don't know what they.
Yes,
So
But again, I'm a very big talker. Trust me, guys. I love to talk. But what are you talking about already? You spoke to the guy yesterday, and before Mincha yesterday, and after before Arvit and Kabbalah Shabbat, the rabbi was speaking, you were speaking. Okay, today now what are you talking about? And it's like non-stop. What do you expect? So that's what happens. This is beheter. But are you saying no? In Tefillah it's asur. No, in Tefillah it's asur. That's why you're talking. In the Suda, when it's a mitzvah, they're not gonna talk because people love to do things which is asur.
You heard this, forbidden waters are sweeter.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. I told you guys, no? I told you this. Did I say this before here? I have a guy sitting next to me in our shul in Maple Ridge, Maor Yitzchak. Wow, so quiet here. People don't talk in the middle of prayer. And he's talking in the middle of prayer. He's shaking her. And he says it to me already 5 times in the middle of prayer. I'm looking at him, I'm saying, so so why are you talking? Everybody's quiet. Why are you talking? Stop it already. I don't know what to do. Okay. Come. It's a joke. It's funny. It's funny, but what are you going to do with this guy? He's used to coming to shul. Everybody's here, blah. There's no time to do anything. Everybody's like, in our shul, Baruch Hashem, there's a strict order. There's a rumor that the president wants to put up a sign. $26 a fine if you talk in the middle of prayer. And they have cameras from every angle. So you can't say there's no cameras here. $26 fine. You talk, $26. I don't care what you talk. That's people are, Baruch Hashem. I told him I was going to actually endorse him if he makes such a sign. I'll pay for the sign, I told him. I'll be the one enforcing it also. It's ridiculous. People talk, blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's continue. Kav Chet. So now, Kav Chet. משום דעכשיו קוראים לבית הכנסת לך הישיר נדיר. Remember why everybody's prevalently in the end today? Exactly why Lior just left, right? He just said it and he had to go, obviously. But the rule is that we have time set. And Baruch Hashem, we have WhatsApp. Everybody texting each other. Mincha now, Arvit now, Baruch Hashem. You should see me. How many times I text everybody for Arvit. I don't know if you guys are in the chat.
Yeah,
attention. Oh yeah, let's go, guys. Let's go. So he says today, since everybody's calling each other, it's not a problem. משום דעכשיו, ומיירי שדרכו גם כן ללך להתפלל בציבור בדרך כנסת. It's talking specifically where the people are prominently go to shul to pray. אבל אם דרכו להתפלל ביחידות בביתו, למהנה דרך חיים. Derech Chaim says, if the person is unfortunately did not understand that the most prevalent thing is to pray with the minyan, he wants to pray at home. He thinks he's a tzaddik. Only tzaddikim pray at home, you know that. Or sick people. If you're a sick person, then no problem. Yeah. I pray many times at home when I feel don't good. But I don't feel good. So I pray at home. What am I going to do? But it doesn't help. If you're going to say, I'm going to daven at 5 o'clock, and he wants to have a meal now, join the Suda Gdolah, it's 12:30, 1 o'clock, he's not allowed to. He's not allowed to rely on that fact because he's not going to shul. There Derech Chaim says it's not acceptable. When you're that person who goes to shul without any problem, without any hesitation, then you will have allowance. Chavtet. Let's just, I think we could finish today quickly, and then we could go rest until tomorrow. So he says, we're not suspecting that you're going to miss the mincha today. Whenever they call you to mincha or to shul, right away you have to stop what you're doing and go. If not, so what's the purpose? If you know how to ignore the guy who's calling you for mincha, what's the purpose? What did you accomplish with that? The davka seuda ktana somchin al kriyat shamash lebeit knesset. Mishnah Berurah says it only works for seuda ktana. Ava seuda gdola and somchin al kriyat.
What was the question?
That only when it's a small seuda ktana you're allowed to rely on this being cold. So it's not like what Leo said. It's going to be a problem if there is a seuda gdola. We don't rely on being cold. אבל סעודה גדולה, אין סומכים על קריאה לבית הכנסת. Being cold, don't bother to come to shul. You can't say I have a mincha at 5 o'clock, let me start right now, me or 2 o'clock, a wedding. You can't rely on that. Remember, you're busy with dancing, you know. אין בית הכנסת להתיר סמוך למנחה קטנה, Yes, Rabbi.
Sorry, no.
Okay, sorry. Thank you, Rabbi. Okay, so we have דווקא סעודה קטנה, סומכים על קריאה של השמש לבית הכנסת. אבל סעודה גדולה, אין סומכים על קריאה לבית הכנסת, להתחיל סמוך למנחה קטנה. You're not allowed to start earlier for מנחה קטנה, meaning today would be like 3 o'clock, let's say 3:30 is מנחה קטנה starting. So 3 o'clock, if you want to start a big meal, you cannot, even if you're going to rely that they're going to call you at 5 o'clock.
Again, big meal meaning
A feast.
party.
A feast, yeah.
Party.
דהיינו, מ9 שעות ומעלה, כן. משום דשכחה שכרות, because remember, what are you doing in the meal? A wedding, what do you do? Drink, baby, you drink. And like the rabbi just now pointed out, of course, Purim, same thing, you're getting drunk. What's the point of Purim?
But the problem is not just drinking. If
It
it's
is
in
the
the middle
problem.
of the day, if you have tzaddik, it's not like people are going to get drunk in the middle of the day.
Oh, you're talking? You just said it yourself. You went to a party and there was everybody drinking.
You could eat
But
and
they were
get
not
tired.
going to work.
You can eat and get. If you have a simul
They're not going to work. I mean, nobody's going, as a wedding at 2 o'clock, nobody's coming with the idea that they're going to go back to work. I promise you. That's not going to happen. Unless in your town they did it. I don't know. I never saw it. Never heard of such a thing. You're coming to a wedding 2 o'clock, you're retiring for the day. There's nobody going back to work. ומשהו מהאחרונים דלעניין ללך למרחץ אפילו לכולה מלתת מרחץ וכן לעניין כל הדברים שמוזכר לערב זה סומכין על קריאת השמש לבית הכנסת כמו לעניין סעודה קטנה. However, if you're going to work or you're going to a bathhouse or you're going to somewhere that maybe you'll be preoccupied, but today Baruch Hashem we have WhatsApp, today you're going to get summoned to Mincha, you're allowed to start all those other things. Seuda is the only problem because of what?
Drinking.
Yeah, getting drunk. והנה לפי זה מותר ללך בערב שבת למרחץ אפילו כשהגיע הזמן מרחק קטנה במקום שהשמש קורא לבית הכנסת. If there is prominent, like today, Baruch Hashem, I don't know, Rabbi, why don't we instill that here? What do you have in Borough Park?
What?
The 18-minute bell.
Oh, the horn?
You ever heard? You ever been to Brooklyn or no?
Erev Shabbat.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Erev Shabbat. No, it's not only in Brooklyn.
Huh?
I'm not against it, but you have to understand that Borough Park is a vast majority of Jews.
Alright.
You install that, what about the Goyim?
Okay.
Wow, what are they gonna say? I mean, they're gonna want it, and then the Arabs are gonna say, we want the one before our prayers every day. You understand? Borough Park, it's a Jewish neighborhood. They
Oh,
go
I
to the
hear you, I
council
hear you.
days.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
they do it in Brooklyn.
You could concentrate
The
it.
Arabs do it in Brooklyn.
You could concentrate it, Rabbi. You could concentrate it to Hollywood. You could concentrate it to North Miami
My
Beach.
neighborhood? You can't do it in my neighborhood. You can do it maybe Emerald Hills. You
North
can do
Miami Beach, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Okay. עניין סעודה קטנה. So, okay, והנה, לפי זה מותר ללך בערב שבת. אוקיי, בסדר? אמנם, אנשי מעשה נוהגים להתפלל מקודם שהולכים לבית מרחץ. However, it's more appropriate to do is to pray mincha before, daven mincha before you go to a bathhouse. But today, mikveh is not a bathhouse, really.
Spot.
People go to mikveh for 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, even less. It depends how, if you went to a Russian army, dress you
I
up.
used to
Big
argue
one?
with Edis
Big one?
about this.
Yeah. ויש שמדקדקים להיזהר להתפלל מקודם אפילו כשהולכים לבית המרחץ סמוך למנחה גדולה. Some are actually מחמיר not to go to bathhouse until they daven even מנחה גדולה, just to be sure. Remember, also the hot water could have the same effect as drinking.
Yeah.
Would similarly have the same effect. דהיינו אחר חצות, כמו שמוזכר לבשר, meaning to go to a bathhouse after חצות, meaning daven first and go to a bathhouse, or go to mikvah. Today especially, you have those crazy mikvahs when you walk in and you feel like you're, what's his name?
Spa.
A chicken. You're used to eating hot chicken soup, but now you're the chicken in the soup. It's ridiculous. אמנם, also, be very careful. Hot mikvah don't go in. If you especially want to have children. It cooks your zera. It's gonna destroy it, and there's a lot of problems with people not having
Wait,
children
No,
because of hot water. Yeah,
But just that time or even a year later?
doesn't matter. If you don't have children, there's a poskim that write you're not allowed to go into hot water.
Hot water? Like a
Hot water, yeah, hot water like maybe over 105 degrees
Okay,
because it cooks your zera. They say that's what I remember learning.
105 degrees, it's already yat soledet, but the guy's gonna get kind of burnt.
There's because I believe me, I've been to because 110 degrees also.
Mikvehot in Brooklyn?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Very hard, yeah. אמנם, I told the shamash, do me a favor, it's too hot. Oy, how I bite my tongue. Next time I came, it was too hot, much more. Don't open your mouth next time.
Oh yeah, you saw those old elderly men?
Yeah, they love it.
They're boneless.
They love it.
They can go in there and...
They love it. The men,
Yeah,
old
they
Hasidim, Rabbi, in
And then they complain, it's not as hot as I'd like it.
yeah, there's a Mincha in 14th Avenue. They have three holes: medium hot, boiling hot, and freezing cold.
That's good. You go into the hot and then you go into the freezing.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay, gentlemen, let's finish over here. We're gonna continue
Also
tomorrow.
on Foster.
Lamed b'siyata d'shmaya, right? We'll stop by Lamed b'siyata d'shmaya.
Yeah.
We'll hopefully b'siyata d'shmaya. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it.